Hey everybody, and welcome to Meaghan's Menu. And this is my new channel, and on my channel I'm going to be doing food, all kinds of food. So I'll be doing like copycat recipes and what's for dinners and what we eat in a week, breakfast, lunch, dinners, treats, desserts, holiday foods, whatever you name it, food. That's what I'll be doing on this channel. So I'm glad you're here with me today. And in my video today, I am going to be making Copycat Chick-fil-A mac and cheese. So now I am going to show you all of the ingredients that I'll be using for this recipe. And all my recipes will either be linked in the description box below, or I'll type them out for you in the box below. Okay, here we go. I'm going to show you everything that I'm going to be using for my recipe today. So you're going to be needing salt and pepper, and it called for Romano cheese. Like, I got this because I looked everywhere and it took me so long at Schnucks to find, I couldn't find it. And then when I got home, my son said, "Did you look over by the deli?" I'm like, oh no, duh. Anyway, so I just got this. So I'm going to use that. It called for large elbow noodles, but again, I didn't want to use $3 a pound for, I didn't want to spend $3 a pound for pasta. So I got this cavatappi, I guess how you say it. So that's cute. And I'm going to use this shredded parmesan. It calls for grated parmesan, but I bought this thinking this is what you use. I'm going to use this. Okay. And some white cheddar, yellow cheddar, milk, American cheese slices, and flour. So that's everything I'm going to be using, so let's get started. So the first thing that I'm going to be doing is I need to grease my 9x13 casserole dish and turn on my oven to 350, and then I'm going to start my pot of water on the stove so that can come up to a boil. I don't have any spray today, so I'm going to be using my shortening. That's just as good. So now I'm just going to boil my pot of water, but I'm going to put a top on so my water boils faster. And then we'll let that do its thing. I'm also going to salt my water too. Forgot to say that. So while I'm waiting for my water to boil, I'm going to put 4 tablespoons of butter. I'm going to melt 4 tablespoons of butter into a medium-sized pot. And after that melts, I'm going to whisk in 1/4 cup of all-purpose flour. And I'm going to cook that for about 2 to 3 minutes while I whisk it continuously. So now my water is boiling, so I'm going to pour in 1 pound of my, what is it called? Cavatelli? Something like that? This one is called cavatappi, but it calls for large elbow noodles. So I'm going to pour that in. This is a 2-pound bag. I'm going to pour in half of it. So these particular noodles I'm going to cook about 7 to 9 minutes until al dente. And I'm going to give that a stir, and then I'm going to work on my melting butter so I can put in my flour and whisk that too. This is how my butter is looking right now. It is definitely melting. So next I'm going to put my 1/4 cup of all-purpose flour into my melted butter, and then I need to whisk it up. And I need to constantly whisk it for about 2 to 3 minutes. So continue doing that for 2 to 3 minutes, cooking it up, and I gotta stir my noodles. So my noodles are almost ready to be drained, but when you drain them, do not, it says, the recipe says do not rinse them. Okay, so meanwhile, my butter and flour mixture has thickened up. So now I am going to pour my 2½ cups of milk into it and my 1 teaspoon of salt and my 1/4 of a teaspoon of pepper. And then I'm going to whisk it up and cook it for about 5 minutes. And I am using whole milk. It says you can use, it's better to use like 2% for whole milk. Okay, then I'm gonna let that cook on medium heat while I whisk it, you know, pretty often for about 5 minutes. So while I wait for my melted butter, flour, and milk mixture to be done cooking, and I whisk it, you know, pretty often, I am going to get my 8 slices of American cheese ready and just, it says cut into smaller pieces. I'm just going to break it up into smaller pieces. It's 8 slices. Okay, so now that my sauce here has thickened up, I am going to stir in 1 cup of my yellow shredded cheese, my white cheddar cheese, and then the 8 slices of American cheese that I broke up into smaller pieces, and then my Parmesan cheese and Romano cheese. So that is what I'm going to do right now into my pot, and then I'm going to stir that up until it is melted and smooth. Okay, so I didn't realize my camera wasn't on. Hello, duh. So what I did was I put my 1 cup of shredded cheddar cheese, yellow shredded cheese, in my pot. And then next I'm going to do the white cheddar cheese, shredded cheese, of course, 1 cup. You know, there you go. And then I'm going to do 1/2 cup of the Parmesan and then 1/2 cup of Romano. Oh, that is Parmesan. Next I'm going to do Romano. And this, I said I could only find a combination of Parmesan and Romano, so you know what, I'm going to do this. And that is 1/2 cup as well. Okay, so now I'm going to melt that down, cook it until it's melted down. Oh, it looks so yummy. Can't wait to try this. This is so good. We have made this before. I made this with my son once upon a time when he was like, oh, let's go to the store and, you know, buy the ingredients for this. And oh, it was so good. It's been a while, so I thought we'd try it again. It was already, it's melting so fast. It's so yummy. Ooh, look at that. Oh my gosh, that was like so fast. Okay, so next I'm going to add my broken up 8 slices of American cheese and melt that down as well. I just broke it up into little pieces. So I'm just going to continue to do this and cook it until it's melted. So now that my noodles are cooked and all my cheese mixture, butter, milk, and all that is melted, I'm going to pour the cheese milk mixture into my noodles and stir that up. Okay, so then I'm going to top it with 1/2 cup of this. which is cheddar, yellow cheddar cheese. And then a half a cup of this, which is white cheddar cheese. And then I'm going to put it into my 350-degree preheated oven for about 15 to 20 minutes or until hot and bubbly. I will show you when it's done. I can't wait. And obviously this pasta dish is such a dish that is revolved around cheese. So if you don't like cheese, stay away from it. But if you love cheese, here you go. This is a delish dish with lots of cheese. Okay, so now I'm gonna put it in the oven and I'll show you when it's done. So yummy. Okay, so I'm going to make myself a little bowl of this so I can try it in front of the camera. So what I would do with this is, personally, I would like to have like maybe, I mean it's good by itself, for sure. Add some more cheese, hey. Or I would like to have, I try not to eat so much bread, and usually not pasta, but I'm trying this, you know what I'm saying? But I would like to have like a bread on the side, or a salad on the side, or you could have corn, green beans, asparagus on the side, whatever. This looks so good. So like whatever you have with it, or have it by itself. It's so good. Oh my gosh. You have to try this recipe. So please check out the link, or if I type it out, I'm not sure what I'm going to do, in the description box below. And try it for yourself and see how good it is, because I don't normally eat pasta, and I'm so eating this. I am so eating this today. We love cheese in this house, so anyway. Ooh, can you even hear that? Oh my gosh. Look at that. It's so good. I forgot a fork, so anyway, let me go get a fork. I'm actually gonna have a spork, so anyway. Sounds good to me, right? Let me do that, sorry. I'm afraid this is going to burn my mouth, but it looks so good. Oh my gosh. If you like cheese, who doesn't like cheese? Oh my gosh. Seriously, try this. Try this at home. It is so simple and so good. Try this. You have to. So, you guys, thank you so much for watching my video. This was so much fun. I love hanging out with you guys. I love copycat recipes. So please tell me your suggestions. Any kind of food. I don't even care if it's not a copycat thing. If it's just something else, tell me. I would love to make it. So welcome to my new channel. I'm so glad you're here. Please subscribe if you haven't. And I hope you like this. If you have any suggestions, please tell me. I would love to hear it, because you know what? This is just fun for me. So please tell me. Okay. Have a good day. Bye. See you in the next video.